Ooh, refreshing. You guys, if you watch my other videos, you know that I'm not a Star Wars fan. I know you're mad at me about it, and I don't care. However, my boyfriend got this Porg for me. Pretty sure it's a shameless ploy to get me to watch Star Wars, which isn't working. Okay, you got me. I like the Porgs. I have a fascination with sad, cute creatures. Hey, it's okay. No one is going to make fun of you. I don't know if you can see Grumpy in the background, but he's a little bit jealous. Grumpy, stop being a child. You know I love you just the same. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know you just liked red. Really high maintenance. I love you, but you're furry and you're making me hot, so you have to go. Whew, much better. This is Tucas, a lovely light Vino Verde. Okay, it's from Portugal. You guys, today I'm doing a whole sunset eye look. Not sure if you noticed, but warm tones are really in right now. Rust, yellows, rose golds, all of those colors. We're gonna use them today. I did my coffee mask and I moisturized my face, so my skin is perfectly prepped. First thing we're gonna do is go in with my new favorite primer. This is the NARS Smooth and Protect Primer. It has an SPF of 50. You guys, summer is coming up and we need to talk about skin protection. If you haven't seen this on the internet, you need to see it right now. Do you see this man? This is a man who spent decades being a truck driver. This is the side of his face that was facing the window all of those years. Look at what the sun exposure did to this side of his face compared to this side. Dude, I'm sorry, you got a raw deal. Fact of the matter is, even if a foundation has an SPF in it, you'd have to use a crazy amount in order to get the right amount of protection for your skin. I know we all love to be tan, and a lot of us think that we look thinner when we're tan. I'm not gonna argue with that. Do you wanna look 5 pounds thinner, or do you wanna be walking around town with your skin hanging off your face like a turkey? Now. Of course, people are gonna start doing construction while I'm making this video. Awesome. Thanks, New York City, you're always there for me. Honestly, almost feels like a moisturizer in and of itself, which I love. Next thing we're gonna do is go in with our e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna do my foundation now. I understand the trend is to do your eyes first. However, I kind of hate doing my eyes first, so I'm not going to do that. I'm mixing my Makeup Forever HD, which is a little bit more full coverage, with my MAC Next to Nothing. Ooh, Mama's looking a little tired. We're going to go in with our NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. A good friend and subscriber, Sarah, suggested I do this tutorial. We're both obsessed with Katie Jane Hughes. If you don't know who that is, you need to follow her Instagram like right now. She's always doing these incredibly innovative yet simple makeup looks. She also is obsessed with skincare and wants your skin to look like your skin. Katie Jane Hughes, you're killing it. We are gonna contour a little bit because this look is dramatic. You should be placing your contour right underneath your cheekbones and just blending that out. Okay, so I just broke a wine glass. That's awesome. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with our Stila Cream Blush in Gerbera. I know I've used this in several videos, but I really love this color and it gives just a really fresh flush. So I had to close the window to muffle the construction work, and now I'm sweatier than ever. Everything's great. Guys, I've been using this powder for the last week and I'm obsessed with it. I ran out of my MAC Next to Nothing and I needed something a little bit sheer. This is the Glossier Wowder. I'm also using a brand new Colourpop brush that I love. A Colourpop. I just realized that's the tune to Dirty Pop. The thing I love about this product is it has a little trampoline center. So you just dip your brush in and you swish it around and then you don't lose any product. I'm gonna go in with my translucent powder. It's a little bit more coverage and I need my under eye to be very set for this eye look. Get under my lash line, get every last part of my under eye because we ain't messing around with these pigments today, okay? I'm gonna go in with my base shade, which is Colourpop, and Hear Me Out. What I will say is once you find a shade that perfectly matches your lid, really all you need is that one color. I'm gonna go in and put it right under my lower lash line. We're gonna be using colors from my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. You get so many colors in this palette for the price, it's insane. I'm gonna be using these two colors for this look primarily. This is called Hunts and this is called Firework. Beautiful sort of deep rust color. And we're just doing the outer half of the eye. I know it looks a little bit like Cirque du Soleil right now, but just hold on a second. So that's a matte color and this has a little bit of shimmer. It's gonna do the inner half of the eye and you're just gonna blend. This is a really fun, edgy look to wear to like a summer concert or something like that. Also, I'd like to point out when I dropped that wine glass, I dropped my wine. So that wine's gone now. I feel like there are a lot of people who are under the impression that there are shades that they absolutely cannot wear. I don't believe in that. If you have confidence, you can pull anything off. Now we're gonna go in with this color, which is Creamsicle, a bronzy gold color. And we're just gonna hit the middle of our eye with it. Kind of take it up a notch. And then you can blend that out a little bit if you want. We're gonna go back in with that matte rust, and we're gonna go underneath our lash line. Remember, this is the reason that we set our under eye really well. And then you can go back in and just get any hard edges, anything you want to blend out. Just for the little cherry on top, I'm gonna go in with a really brilliant yellow color. This is Colourpop in Telepathy. And we're gonna use that as the inner corner of our eye color. I'm not really sure if the camera is picking this up. However, it is picking up my upper lip sweat, so that's sexy. It's gonna be something that when the light hits it perfectly, you're gonna notice, but it should be very subtle. We're gonna go in with a black charcoal pencil. This is MAC's Modern Twist Kajal liner. It's called Cat's Meow. Right along the lash line so that our lashes look extra plump. I'm gonna do our waterline. We're gonna do our lashes. Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lash. You guys, the other day we saw A Quiet Place. Have you seen it? We went to Alamo Drafthouse, which is our favorite movie theater. They had a no talking policy, and I'm all for that. The movie's called A Quiet Place, no taki. And yet somehow we ended up sitting next to the people who were talking. It was a woman with her mother. Not only did they get the biggest bowl of crunchy popcorn you've ever heard, the mother decided she was gonna whisper all the questions she could think of. Oh, is this scary? I didn't know. Why are they not talking? I don't think she should be in the bathtub like that. Ma'am, I need you to shushy. Well, I had to switch to red wine because I ran out of white. Mr. Porg, would you like some? We can't forget about our brows. Go in with our Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in medium brown. I'm gonna go in with our Glossier Boy Brow and set that. I always like to really feather my brow out. I love that look. Ooh, that's bold. Gonna go in with our Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Just blend that in with the warmth of our finger. Intensify our blush a little bit and go in with our NARS in the color Torrid. God, it's such a gorgeous coral color. I love it. Last but not least, we're gonna do our lips. This is the Fiona Stiles Color Impact Crayon. This is the color Rialto. Put a little bit on and then diffuse it with the warmth of my finger. Set this with my new favorite setting spray, which is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is the finished product. Hold on a second. Porgy, are you loving this makeup look or what? Stop it! I'm starting to feel like everything's a little bit negative with you. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a fun time doing this sunset themed eye look. Here's to a sweaty upper lip and construction. It's good though. I'll get you some in a second. Everyone's so demanding.